Well, people, there are signs all around us because God has blessed me with this gift of the 5 C's of clues, codes, colors, the confirmation, time, and conclusion, which includes the dates. I'm able to see beyond the norm. The Bible says study, and yeah, you make yourself approved. But never did I ever think that once God showed me at 17 years old the crumbling of the United States, and then I went into the corner and cried, I never thought that I would be here doing this type of work. And I'm grateful that I'm doing it. And also, I never thought that I would see a day and time where the powers allegedly speak so clear that your spiritual sense picks up on it, and you just sit there with amazement. I had started a video late last night in relation to what happened in Los Angeles, in which I'm going to show you that. Mayor Bass was out in the street and saying, hey, Homeland Security, you got to get your goons off of the street. Off the street. They got Homeland Security out there with, you might as well call them tanks, right? And an army. Of course, they're there to arrest the illegals, and we get that. But people, we never thought we would see that type of stuff on our shores. Take it as an introduction. And take this video as an introduction as well. Here you have the leader of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. He said something that caught my attention. I just had to stitch it in this video in connection to LA. Once again, the powers are taking different stories, letting you know what the future holds. And I'm telling you, people, I don't think we have too much time. There are things which they have showed us which are playing out and have played out. And unless there's some more events that I don't know about, baby, time got to be short. Listen to Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu as he talks about the strike and what they did on June 22nd of this year, 2025. Listen to how he describes it.
Change in the Middle East. The remarkable American B-2 pilots showed remarkable perseverance, persistence, and power. The soldiers of Israel fought like lions, our pilots struck like lightning, and our common alliance roared like thunder.
Isn't that something? Let me turn my... I want you to hear it again. It's unbelievable what he just said. Lightning, thunder, and roar. I've been watching geopolitics for decades. I've never heard this before. Check it out.
The remarkable American B-2 pilots showed remarkable perseverance, persistence, and power. The soldiers of Israel fought like lions, our pilots struck like lightning, and our common alliance roared like thunder. And this is how...
B-2 bombers. B-2. B-2. Like 2-2. 2-2-2. B-2 bombers. Don't get mad. I want you to connect it. I want you to connect this thing so at night when you turn over trying to sleep, you remember this video. It's all cold. And the lightning and the thunder and the roaring.
Middle East. The remarkable American B-2 pilots showed remarkable perseverance, persistence, and power. The soldiers of Israel fought like lions, our pilots struck like lightning, and our common alliance roared like thunder.
You know I had to put in geometry calculator, right? The soldiers of Israel fought like lions. Our pilots struck like lightning. And our common alliance roared like thunder. Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel comes out to 7/13. What happened on July 13th? Woo! Struck like lightning? You think? Huh? Fought like lions? Roared like thunder? What you think? July 13th. That was the day they say he got hit in the ear. Come on, man. You think something coming? Is he speaking future past? We fought. You think I'm talking about 6/22, the day that we hit Iran, yet it come out to 7/13, which is this event. Maybe it's this event coming up. Let's go further. He said that today, 7/8 of 2025. October 21st, 2025. Well, let me see. That's BB's birthday. Almost left that out. So his birthday subtracted from today is 3/16, like John 3:16. A sacrifice is coming. You know what 3:16 is. It talks about Jesus sacrificing his life. Baby, they slick, ain't they? Allegedly. But watch this. Today's date, 7/8. Trump's birthday, 6/14/2026. Next birthday. The difference is 111. Oh, there's that 111 again. What's with 111? He made his transition on August 21st, the 111th day of the year. The sole survivor in the Indian air crash. He was sitting in what? Seat 811. A is 1. 111. OKC and Indiana Pacers just finished 2 weeks ago the basketball championship. They both won a game by 111 points. Lest I say more, 111 is speaking. Oh yeah. Not only that, 7/8/2025, today's date, 4/21/2025, the Pope passed, may he rest in peace. The difference is 2-2. I said the difference is 2-2. Like a B-2 bomber, 2-2. Now, many people believe, and I pet go too, that there is symbology throughout this whole video. One of the things people believe is that when this ample opens up, it talks about Israel and the nations in the area. So for example, right now, President Trump and Netanyahu have been talking the last few days about this so-called peace. But you know, when you listen to them carefully and watch the headlines, they're really talking about to annex that area. The area that they're fighting over evidently is going to be ruled and reigned by America. Won't be no two-nation solution. Do you think this right here is speaking to that. iPet Goat 2, watch. There's your split. And then what happens after that? Here comes the lotus flower. Out of the lotus flower comes the sun god Ra. In Egypt, out of the lotus flower comes the sun god Ra. See? In Egyptian mythology, out of the white lotus flower, also known as the lotus, comes the sun god Ra. It bursts out. The sun god comes out. That's what this is about. So when you see this, the two-state solution, no. America is taking us to the sun god. How do I know? I've showed it before and I'll show it again. Joe Biden was at this place 2 years ago. Do you see the hands rays of the sun? You see this? And they were in Egypt. Do you understand? You see the hands rays of the sun? See how this design is? Watch this. Sun god Ra. There's no difference between this, the sun god Ra, who Egypt used to worship back in the day, versus this emblem here, where all the heads of the countries, including Joe Biden, was at this meeting. They're taking us back there. Either the sun god Ra or Sol Invictus. Either one, they're both the sun god. This is what's going on, people. And before that happened, you had Barack Obama. What was he doing? He sweated a V. V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. Just like this. The Pope died on 4/21. Today, Netanyahu talked about the lightning, the thunder, and the roar. The difference is 2-2. Here's your thunder, lightning, and roar. Obama sweats that because he knows something's coming. Everything's gonna be destroyed. See it? Being destroyed. It's all gonna be destroyed. See it? And the American flag shreds into two. All that's in the video. See the flag there? See the flag there? And it's midnight. So I think he was speaking in code. Future past. That's what I think. And also, let me show you something else. When I tell you things have already transpired and are finishing up right now, I mean it. Because I need you to see this here. Because what he was describing is an iPet goat, in my humble opinion. Watch this. The stock market plunged. Turn the volume off because I want you to see it. The stock market is going to plunge. See that market? And then after that, we're doing that same period. Let me show you something. Watch his eyes and watch above. Watch these jets. Watch them. Above his eyes, watch. Right in this area, watch this. Watch them fly by. Did you see that? This is This is June 22nd. After everything crashes, watch. They hit their target. Do you understand? This is what just happened. I'm gonna put it in super slow-mo so you can catch it. God don't want none of us lost. See them? The B-2s. Remember? They flew them over there. Isn't that something? That's America to me. And they hit their target. Look at that, people. Now let's go into this here. Let's see if there's a connection between that and Los Angeles the other day with the mayor and what she went through. Watch this.
Today, I was on my way to the press conference with the governor. While I was on the way, though, I got alerted that there was a ICE operation, military intervention, who knows, at MacArthur Park. I turned around, we went to the park. I could see a helicopter in the air. I think it was a Black Hawk helicopter. And I saw military tanks. It was the Custom and Border Patrol, and it might have been military on the periphery. To me, this is another example of the administration ratcheting up chaos by deploying what looked like a military operation in an American city. Now, you can spin it any way you like, but in my opinion, it's a political agenda of provoking fear and terror. Frankly, it is outrageous and un-American. Who were in the park today were children. It was their summer camp.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The illegals were brought over here for so many reasons. And one of the reasons is this. We need to see the military so when everything breaks down, our political, our social, and our financial, we know exactly what we're up against, okay? Now she said a park, did she not? She said a park. Let's look. Let's look at the word park. Let's break that down. Park comes out to 46, okay? A lot of times they speak in code. See that there? 46. Why is 46 important? JFK, George Floyd, and George Orwell died at 46 years old. Park. She said the park. Now, what does she have on? She on a Tiffany blue, don't she? That's Phoenician. I will put in the description this video. They're putting it in our face. So you can teach yourself, because I've done the work. This will be right in the description. You can watch it. You will learn what's going on. See the colors? Like a purple and a Tiffany blue? It won't always be the exact color, but it'll be close. You see those colors there? There's a group back in the day called the Phoenicians, used to run the world. They're back. They're back in all of our administrations. They're running things. This is what's going on. There's nothing wrong with the color, you can wear it. This video will make you understand. When you see the color, think. They might be speaking. Is it a coincidence that that's what she's wearing as she's giving this newscast? Now watch this here.
Park is the latest scene of a massive immigration raid. Heavily armed federal agents on horseback and military vehicles descend. But as Laura Diaz shows us, things ended differently this time.
Citizens only secure authority.
By 11:10, there was tanks and all this.
Hear what he said? By what time?
Citizens only secure authority.
By 11:10, there was.
By 11:10, there's that 11 again. And what he got on, like the burgundy. See, Phoenician. What he got on his head? Like Phoenician, burgundy. He's got on the red and black.
Tanks and all this. They got tanks all through here. They got the white vans. They got the trucks. They got all this.
About 10:30 Monday morning, heavily armored Border Patrol officers with a fleet of vehicles and some on horseback descended on MacArthur Park. This is the heart
MacArthur Park. Remember that.
of the immigrant community, just 2 miles from downtown LA. Sky Fox was overhead as the operation kicked in. Our Fox 11 photographer, Sam Dubin, on the ground, recording the dramatic scene. Immigration agents in military green carrying rifles. Neighbors and community activists rushed to the...
Look at those weapons, people. This is for us. They couldn't do it the regular way, so they had to bring the illegals to show us the military that they're going to be using on us in the future, in my humble opinion. This is the 1984. This is what they're planning. Do you understand? And I'm going to show you what you're looking at, okay? Now, pay attention to this video. You're going to see the mayor. There's like your burgundy almost. And she's got on the Tiffany blue. All this is on purpose. And look at this weapon. Isn't that ridiculous? Now, I want to show you on here, I want you to see the Homeland Security guy and what's on his head. He's so out of place, you have to decode it. Watch this.
One question, Mayor Bass. Can we talk to you real quick, Channel 7? What are you doing there?
And to me, these other people who are hollering, those people were put there on purpose. To me, allegedly, they're paid actors to show confrontation, okay? Listen.
Protect journalists. All the journalists have been shot, arrested, disappeared. I'm scared to come out and do my job. What are you doing personally to protect journalists? What are you personally doing to protect journalists?
Now, here's the Homeland Security rep. Everybody else got on military gear. Now, watch the mayor, who she's going to talk to. Look at this guy. Everybody's got on military gear, but what has he got on? He's got on a cowboy hat. Come on, man.
Put your back up for a second.
As you can see, he's got on a cowboy hat. Now, does he not stick out? Everybody else got on military gear. Why does he have on a cowboy hat? This is what you have to ask yourself when you decode, okay? And then the person that's with her is probably security. He's got on like the checkerboard tie. But look, there's a cowboy hat. I'm going to decode that for you. Now watch this here. They were in Douglas MacArthur Park, all right? Right? You know him, famous guy back in the day. He died at 84 years old. Barack Obama was born August 4th. Is that a coincidence? They were in Douglas MacArthur Park in LA, 84. Barack Obama was born August 4th. Now look at this here. This guy's death date is April 5th. Who's the 45th president? Oh, that's Trump. Born January 26th. So let's go there. January 26, 2025, 7/7, 2025, they're there. The difference is 5/14. What is 5/14? I said, what is 5/14? What if I told you 5/14 is the country he represents? It's Israel. Israel was born on 5/14. Do you understand the connection? Fake news. Fake news. 7/7 is when this incident happened. 1/26. The man's birthday of the park comes out to Israel, 5/14. What else we got? Here's the mayor. That's her birthday, October 3rd. Take October 3rd, 7/7, the event happened. The difference is 88. Whose text number is 88022? Trump. Who erected 2 flagpoles 88 feet high? Trump. Who said we got $88 billion 3 weeks ago from tariffs? Trump. 88. Is that coincidence? Then look at this. George Bush, he started what? Homeland Security. When did he start that? March 1st of 03. Let's look at that date. March 1st, 2025 versus 10/3. 10/3 is the mayor's birthday. The difference is 2/16. The 216th day of the year is August 4th, Barack Obama's birthday. Did you hear me? The 216th day of the year is Barack Obama's birthday, August 4th. And then August 4th marches what? The park. The guy who's 84 years old, the park they're in. Is that coincidence? Come on, man. Fake news. Then look, they're in Los Angeles with the mayor. That was founded, LA, 9/4. Now check this out. The Homeland Security guy had on a cowboy hat. So that's gotta be Texas, because they got the flood. So watch. 9/4, LA, December 29th, Texas. Take 9/4, subtract it from 12/29, you get 165. What's 165? The 165th day of the year, right there, is June 14th. What's June 14th? Boom. I'm done. Fake news.